Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Journey Marie, and today we're going to be reacting to Kendrick Lamar's album To Pimp a Butterfly. This came out a few years ago, and I don't think I've heard any of the songs on this album. When it comes to Kendrick Lamar, for the most part, I never got too into him. Like, I know he's a great artist and whatnot, and I listen to like his most famous songs, like Swimming Pools and like, Humble, just like his biggest ones. But I never delved deep into any of his songs or his albums or anything like that. Like, I really like J. Cole, and like I do like artists like Kendrick, if you could say that they're alike, just because they're like kind of like conscious rappers, or like, they have something deeper to say. That's why I compare the two. But that's like the closest I've gotten to like Kendrick. Like, I love J. Cole, but I just never really got into like Kendrick, or there's a few other ones that I just never really got into. But I'm excited to today. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my reaction. And yeah, let's get straight to today's reaction. So I'm also gonna have the lyrics pulled up while I'm reacting to it, and like just read along just in case I miss anything. So the first one is Wesley's Theory.
Every nigga is a star.
Every nigga is a star.
Every nigga is a star. Every nigga is a star.
It's a very interesting opening.
Every nigga is a star. Who will deny that you and I? And every nigga is a star.
Beautiful.
Hit me! When the four corners of this cocoon collide, you'll slip through the cracks, hoping that you'll survive.
Get off you until I got my nut. Toss and turn, lesson learned. You was my first girlfriend. House, Republican run up, get socked out. Hit the press with a Cuban link on my neck. Uneducated, but I got $1 million check like that. We should never cave, we should never cave. Niggas, money go back home, money go back home.
That's what they be saying.
Never cave, we should never cave. Niggas, money go back home, money go back.
Go back to Africa.
At first I did love you, but I just wanna fuck. Late nights thinking of you, until I get my love. Toss and turn, lesson learned.
It's a lot going on.
Was my first girlfriend. Bridges burned all across the board.
But remember, anybody can get it. The hard part is keeping it, motherfucker.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. Say my name is Uncle Sam on your dog. Motherfucker, you can live at the mall. You hit the White House, do you? But remember, you ain't passed economics in school. And everything you buy, Texas will deny. How Wesley sniped your ass before 35.
Yeah, looking down is quite a drop. Looking good when you're on top.
We on top, you got it.
Metaphors.
We should never cave, we should never cave. Niggas money coming, 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 coming.
That ending kind of scared me. He started yelling. Okay, so this one, it seemed like he was talking to himself, Well, first he was talking in the first person, talking about, when I get signed, I'm gonna act a fool. I'm gonna buy all of this and that. First of all, when he was talking about his first girlfriend, that really caught me off guard. For him to say, at first I really did love you, but now I just wanna, it was messed up, but that's how it be sometimes. When the four corners of this cocoon collide, you'll slip through the cracks, hoping that you'll survive. Gather your weight, take a deep look inside. Are you really who they idolize? So it's almost like he's questioning himself. Like, am I really who they idolize? Like, they idolize me, but I know, like, deep down who I really am. Like, do I deserve them to, idolize me? Like, I'm not a hero. I know that I'm just a person. So it's like when the four corners of this cocoon collide, like when your world kind of starts falling or like things start going wrong, you slip through the cracks hoping you'll survive, whatever's happening. To pimp a butterfly is almost like he's the butterfly and he's being pimped by the industry, or he's being pimped, just in general for his talent or whatever. I don't know. I could be like misinterpreting that. Talking about he's going to buy a gun. He's going to buy some M16s, bring them to the hood and pass them out on the block. So it's like he's strapping up his people. I guess he's from Compton. I wonder if he's really uneducated, because based on the way he raps and everything, I would have guessed that he at least, finished high school and maybe even went to college. But he said uneducated, but I got $1 million check. And then when he said, I think this is the chorus, when he says, we should have never gave niggas money, go back home. That's probably literally what they think about us, Should have never gave them money. Should have never gave them nothing, even though they barely gave anything. Okay, so on this part, when he's like, what do you want? A house, a car, 40 acres, and a mule, piano, guitar. And he says, my name is Uncle Sam. I'm your dog. Mother effer, you can live at the mall. I know you're kind. I know you're kind. That's why I'm kind. Don't have receipts? Oh man, that's fine. Pay me later. Wear those gators. So he's talking from the perspective of he's saying, I know you're kind. I know black people. I know how they are. They like to spend money, whatever. So you know what? I'll give you a loan. I'll do this and that. Just pay me later. When really getting you in debt, all that type of stuff. Pretending to be your friend. Like, I'll give you a loan. We cool. You can pay me later. When really you're going to end up in debt and behind. I can see the baller in you. I can see the dollar in you. Like, I'm about to use you for all you got. Like, once you get up there, you become a rapper, you getting all this money. Give me all your money. I'm Uncle Sam. Give me all your money. Your horoscope is Gemini, 2 sides, so you better cop everything 2 times. 2 coupes, 2 chains. So it's like more. Consumerism, capitalism, buy more. You need more. You need 2 of everything. Too much ain't enough. We both know. So this is what he must have been going through when he first started getting money. Just blowing it. Because he's like, get it all. You deserve it, Kendrick. And everything you buy, taxes will deny. I'll Wesley snipe your ass before 35. I think that means he'll be killed before 35, because a lot of rappers are killed very young. But yeah, it's pretty much just how the system uses you, or the government uses you. Especially when you're a black person who's getting some money finally, after being poor all your life or whatever. They're going to find a way to take all that money right back. And make you think that you're doing something for you, or that you're doing something good. Spending all your money, balling, So yeah, that was a very deep one. It makes me excited for the rest of the songs. So we're going to go to the next song, which is called For Free.
Motherfucker, you a hoe ass nigga. I don't know why you tryna go big, nigga. You ain't shit. Walking around like you God's gift to earth, nigga. You ain't shit. You ain't even buy me no outfit for my other nigga is on. You off. What the fuck is really going on?
This dick ain't free. You looking at me like it ain't a receipt, like I never made ends meet, eating your leftovers and raw meat. This dick ain't free. Living in captivity, baby. You really think we could make a baby name Mercedes without a Mercedes Benz and 24-inch rims, 5% tint and air conditioning vents? Hell fucking no. This dick ain't free. Matter of fact, I need interest. Matter of fact, it's 9 inches. Matter of fact, see our friendship based on business. Pension, more pension, your pension, my consensus. Been relentless. Fuck forgiveness, fuck your feelings, fuck your sources, all distortion. If we fuck, it's more abortion, more divorce, course and portion. My check with less endorsement left me dormant, dusted, dude, disgusted, force weight. Fuck you, fingers and more shit. Porcelain pipes, pressure, bust them twice. Choices devastated, decapitated the horseman. Oh, America, you bad bitch. I picked cotton and made you rich. Now my dick ain't free.
I'ma get my Uncle Sam to fuck you up. You ain't no king.
I wasn't prepared. That was crazy. So first of all, she was cursing him out in the beginning. You ain't buy me this or that, my other nigga, da-da-da-da-da. And it was playing jazz with it. So I was already confused, like, who thinks to put jazz behind a woman cursing a dude out? And then he comes in with a spoken word which was like kind of like comedy, but like super deep. He said, "You really think we can make a baby named Mercedes without a Mercedes Benz and 24-inch rims, 5% tint air conditioning vents? Hell no." And I remember Kanye said something in his album where he was like couldn't afford, you know, a car, so she named her daughter Alexis. So he's like, we ain't finna have no baby named Mercedes, and we ain't even got no Mercedes. F your sources, all distortion. If you F, it's more abortion, more divorce courts in portion. Oh, America, you bad bee. I picked cotton that made you rich. Now my ain't free. So yeah, that was a whole lot. If y'all want to, you know, let me know what y'all thought of that song in the comments, or like how you broke it down. Okay, now we're going to go on to the next one. King Kunta.
I got a bone to pick. I don't want you monkey mouth motherfucker sitting in my throne again. I'm mad, but I ain't stressing. True friends, been, but a rapper with a ghost rider. What the fuck happened? Oh no! I swore I wouldn't tell. But most of y'all sharing bars like you got to buy the bunk in a two-man sale. A two-man sale. Something's in the water. Something's in the water.
He calling these people out.
Go, then I'd rather be a bum than a motherfucking bum. Oh yeah. Bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run the game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off him. King Kunta, black man taking no losses. Oh yeah. Bitch, where 24/7, 365 days times 2. I was contemplating getting off stage just to go back to the hood, see my enemy and say, oh yeah. Bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run the game, got the whole world talking. King.
I like this beat with the piano in the background.
Bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run the game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off.
You goat mouth mammy fucker.
I was gonna kill a couple rappers, but they did it to themselves. Everybody's suicidal, they didn't even need my help. Oh yeah. Bitch, where you and I was walking.
By the time you hear the next pop, the funk shall be within you.
Now I run the game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off. King Kunta, black man taking no losses. Oh yeah. Bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run the game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off.
There's so many surprises.
I remember you was conflicted, misusing your influence.
So when it comes to that one, it was just about him, you know, getting to a certain place in his career and then feeling like, where was y'all when I was like still walking? Where was y'all when I was at the bottom? And then he started dissing, you know, rappers with ghostwriters. Pretty much started putting them, you know, on Front Street, started exposing them. Most of y'all share bars, like you got the bottom bunk in a 2-man cell. And if I got a brown nose for some gold, then I'd rather be a bum than a mother effing bother. So he's like, I'm not kissing nobody's, you know, ass. I'm not kissing nobody's ass to get what I want. If I gotta do that, then I'd rather be a bum than not get nothing. The Yam brought it out of Richard Pryor, manipulated Bill Clinton with desires. So I know the Bill Clinton one is about, did he cheat on his wife or something? I'm a little ignorant. Y'all can let me know the history of that. And also, I feel like I've heard the name Richard Pryor before, but I also don't get that reference either. I wonder if he must have had like a court case or something, because he said 20 million walking out the court building. F the judge. I made it past 25 and there I was. So I'm guessing when he was younger, maybe somebody tried to sue him or tried to accuse him of something. We're gonna go on to the next one, and it's called Institutionalized.
Take the chains off me. Life to me like a box of chocolate, quid pro quo, something for something. promise. A dream, only a dream. If work, don't follow it. Remind me of the homies that used to know me. Now follow this. I tell you my hypothesis. I'm probably just way too loyal. K-Dizzle would do it for you. My niggas think I'm a god. Truthfully, all of them spoil you. Usually you're never charged, but something came over you once I took you to them fucking BET Awards. You looking at artists, it's like that.
Boy, shit don't change till you get up and wash your ass, nigga. Oh, now, slow down.
Once upon a time in the city so divine.
What am I supposed to do when I'm looking at walking licks? The constant big money talk about the mention in foreign whips. The private jets and passport, presidential glass for gold bottles, gold models, giving up the ass for Instagram flick, sucking dick. Fuck is this? One more sucker waving with a fleshy wrist. My defense mechanism tell me to get him quickly because he got it poor. Well, that's me at these awards.
I guess my grandmama was warning the boy. She said,
Shit don't change till you get up and wash your ass, nigga.
You can take a boy out the hood, but you can't take the hood off the homie. Took his show money, stashed it in the mosey wosey. Hollywood's nervous. Fuck you, good night, thank you much for your service.
So this one was just about, I wonder if it's a true story, because it seemed like Kendrick went to the BET Awards. He took his homie with him, and his homie was thinking about, robbing celebrities. There was so many rollies and whatnot. He's like, I'm gonna take some of those. So in the beginning, he said, I'm trapped inside the ghetto and I ain't proud to admit it. Institutionalized. I keep running back for a visit. And it's a lot of times these rappers visit their old hoods and they end up dying or getting shot in their old hoods. And it's probably because, they're institutionalized. They want to go back. They want to, usually it's because they want to show love, to where they're from and whatnot. But sometimes it gets them, hurt. I don't know who was rapping the part where it was like, in a city so divine called West Side Compton, there's still a little nigga. He was 5 foot something. It kind of sounded, it doesn't say who it was though, but it kind of sounded like, I don't know, somebody from California. I was thinking like Snoop Dogg or like, I don't know, he had that type of voice, but I don't know who it was. So now he's talking from the perspective of the guy who wants to rob everybody, his homie. So it's like, what am I supposed to do when I'm looking at walking licks? One more sucker waving with a flashy wrist. My defense mechanism tell me to get him quickly because he got it. So it's like he's in the mind of somebody who's living that life of like, I'm looking at walking licks. Like, how can I not? Like, I'm programmed to like want to go take it from him, Now, Kendrick, I know they're your coworkers, like they're rappers or whatever. I know they're your coworkers, but it's gonna take a lot for me to not go rob them, And he's like, I could watch his watch on the TV, that's fine. But if he's in LA and I see him with that watch, it's mine. Like, so that's what that one was about. Being institutionalized and like programmed to, once you're in the hood and you're poor, you're programmed to want to take, from the rich and whatnot. Because it's like, I'm living in a recession. I'm going through all this. And this nigga had King of Diamonds. Like, all right, I'll go take what you got. Pretty much. Like, it's not fair. Do what you gotta do. So the next song is These Walls. This one seems a little more upbeat.
Vacant more than a minute, the wall of vulnerable. Exclamation, interior pink, color coordinated. I interrogated every nook and cranny. I mean, it's still amazing. Before they couldn't stand me. These walls wanna cry tears. These walls happier when I'm here. These walls never can hold up. Every time I come around, demolition might.
So what I realized in the middle of it is that he's not talking about literal walls,
When I come around, demolition go.
I can feel your rain when it cries. Gold lives inside of you.
So I guess it's like kind of like a love song, more so like a sex song. You know?
Your fate, build accessories and stash them on the yard. Take the recipe, the Bible and God. Wall telling you that commissary is low. Race wars happening, no calling CO. No like a killer that turns snitch. Wars is telling me you a bitch. You pray for pills, hoping the warden would afford them. That sentence on private life and how she think about you until we meet up at night. About the only girl cared about you when you asked her, and how she fucking on a famous rapper. Walls can talk.
So this one was about sex. This one was about sex, but it was deeper than that. He was just saying, he was just explaining. He just used a lot of like metaphors and a lot of, you know, wordplay to pretty much just describe sex. But he said it very beautifully. But your flood can be misunderstood. Walls telling me they full of pain and resentment. Need someone to live in them just to relieve tension. So he's just talking about the girl probably using sex in order to like get over somebody else, or like how she's full of pain and like people in the past have hurt her, used her maybe for her body, and how now she's using sex as a way to like relieve tension and like, you know, as a way to cope. And he's saying he's just a tenant, so that's not his girl. He just, every once in a while, he's just a tenant. He's not like a permanent resident. But yeah. So that one was really beautiful. It was very different from all the other ones previously. It was a little bit more upbeat. And the next one is called You.
Complicated. Loving you is complicated. Loving you is complicated. Loving in front of 100,000 but never reached her. I fucking tell you, fucking failure, you ain't no leader. I never liked you, forever despised you. I don't need you, the world don't need you. Don't let them deceive you. Numbers lie too, fuck your pride too. That's what dedication. Thought money would change you, made you more complacent. Fucking hate you, I hope you embrace it. I swear loving you is complicated. Loving you is complicated. Loving you is complicated.
Is he talking about himself?
Loving you is complicated. Loving you is complicated. Loving you is complicated. Loving you is complicated.
Open the door. I don't have much time. I need to clean your room. I'm sorry. Or excuse me.
You the reason again. Where was your presence? Where was your support that you pretend? You ain't no brother, you ain't no disciple. A friend never leave Compton for profit, or leave his best friend, little brother. You promised you watch him before they shot him. Where was your antennas? On the road, bottles and benches. You FaceTime the one time, that's unforgivable. FaceTime instead of a hospital visit. Guess you thought he'd recover well. Third surgery, they couldn't stop the bleeding for real. Then he died, God himself, and said you fucking failed. I know your secrets, nigga. Mood swings is frequent, nigga. I know depression is resting on your heart for 2 reasons, nigga. I know you and a couple black boys ain't been speaking, nigga. Y'all damn near beefing, I see it, and you're the reason, nigga. And if this bottle could talk, everything is your fault. Falls breaking to pieces, earthquakes on every weekend. Because you shook as soon as you knew confinement was needed. I know your secrets, don't let me tell them to the world about that shit you thinking. And that time that you about to Earl, I'm fucked up, but I made a bulletproof. Should've killed your ass long time ago. You should've filled that black revolver blast long time
time ago. And if this marriage could talk it and say you gotta go. And if I told your secrets, the world of no money can't stop a suicidal weakness.
Damn. So he was definitely talking about himself. And so I guess that's why it's called You, talking to himself. Loving you is complicated. He's talking to himself. Loving himself is complicated. He's blaming himself for a lot of stuff. So I guess maybe his little sister had a baby when she was a teenager. I think this is from first person because he said when you look in the mirror, you know. So I'm pretty sure he was talking about himself. So I'm going to assume that his little sister had a baby when she was a teenager. He's like, where's that influence you speak of? Like you preached all of this in front of thousands of people, but you couldn't even reach your own little sister. She still ended up, doing that. And he's just telling himself that he's a failure, he's not a leader, how he never liked him, how he despises him, how he doesn't need him, how the world doesn't need him. So it's just all these negative thoughts like, I don't need you, the world doesn't need you. And he's even like, numbers lie, F your pride. So even though you're selling a lot of records or whatever, the numbers are lying to you, like, F your pride. You should have no pride in yourself. Everyone heard it, multiple shots, corners crying out. You was deserted, where was your intent again? So this is when, I guess, one of his friends got killed. You ain't no brother, you ain't no disciple, you ain't no friend. A friend would never leave Compton for profit or leave his best friend. So he's blaming himself for leaving Compton, once he got famous, got money. So I'm guessing his friend, who I guess he's seen as a little brother, got shot while Kendrick was on the road, probably touring or whatever. And I guess he blames himself for only FaceTiming him once, even when he was at the hospital. Instead of visiting, he just FaceTimed him because he thought he'd be okay, but he wasn't. So he died, and he said God himself will say you effing failed, you ain't tried. So I think this is just all stuff he's saying to himself, a bunch of brutal, really sad stuff. So he just blaming himself for everything. He's drinking, talking about how he cries himself to sleep, how everything is his fault. He's saying, like, you just can't get right. I think your heart made a bulletproof. Should have killed your ass a long time ago. So pretty much just talking about suicide, So yeah, that one was really deep, really sad. And just when he was, like, crying on the track, it felt like he was, like, I wonder if he was really crying. Because it felt like he was really crying. It sounded like he was really crying. Like he was really just that hurt and just upset and angry. And like you just feel all the emotions literally through his voice. And I wouldn't be surprised if he actually like broke down making that song. But yeah, that was beautiful. And the next one is called. So this one I actually know We Gonna Be Alright. But when it comes to this song, I mostly just know the chorus, I think. I can't really recall the verses and everything, so I'm gonna still react to it. But this is one of his bigger songs that I know because it's a bigger song.
Rights my wrongs, I right till I'm right with God. When you know we been hurt, been down before. I didn't want to self-destruct. The evils of Lucy was all around me.
Lucy.
So I went running for answers.
And he keeps repeating that verse or that. I feel like that's like a poem. So I'm gonna say he keeps repeating that stanza of like, I remember you was conflicted, he's using your influence. And I think he's adding more to it each time he repeats it. And this time he said that he was a Lucy. I don't know what Lucy is referring to. I'm just not sure. But yeah, this one was beautiful. This one was very influential. This was a huge song. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next one, which is called For Sale. He has a beautiful voice. Somebody struggling to breathe?
About these rappers that I came after when they was boring. Lucy gon' fill your pockets. Lucy gon' move your mama out of Compton inside the gigantic mansion like I promised. Lucy just wants your trust and loyalty. Avoiding me, it's not your front. Lucy got paperwork on top of paperwork. I want you to know that Lucy got you all your life. I watched you, and now you all grown up to sign this contract if that's possible. Get you. I'ma go hit the throttle with you.
I still can't figure out what Lucy is a metaphor for. I'm like, was it drugs? I don't think so. What is Lucy?
Registration inside of service. Smoking, looking, drinking, emotion. You can see me swerving, cause I want you.
Lucy gonna fill your pockets. Lucy gonna move your mama out of Compton. So I'm like, okay, so it's not drugs, is it? Or is it drugs? Avoiding me is not easy. I'm at these functions accordingly. So I'm like, is it about selling drugs? I don't know. Is it about doing drugs? Lucy up front, Lucy got paperwork on paperwork. Damn, I feel stupid like I should get exactly what he's saying. Y'all let me know. What is Lucy a metaphor for?
Oh shit! I need that. So I need that sloppy. That sloppy. Yo. Like a Chevy in quicksand. Yeah. That sloppy.
This feeling is unmatched. The highs, the lows, the groupies, the junkies. I know if I'm generous at heart, I don't need recognition. The way I'm rewarded, well, that's God's decision. I know you know that line's for Compton School District. Just give it to the kids, don't gossip about how it's distributed. I know how people work. I know the...
This is a word premiere. This is a word premiere.
Put the feeling I can really describe. Where you reside? Is it in a woman? Is it in money or mankind? Tell me something, think I'm losing my mind. I say where you at, from the front to the back. I'm looking for you, I react, only when you react. I thought I found you.
So when you say like I know everything, I know myself, spirituality, good and bad health, I know Compton, I know street stuff, I know stuff that's conscious. He's like, I know everything. So he's just naming a bunch of stuff he knows: wisdom, bad religion, good karma. He knows history, the universe, how it works. So just naming all the stuff that he thinks he knows, saying that he knows everything. Because I guess he's seen a lot from the streets to being famous. Like he's seen a lot, so like he knows a lot. He said, I know if I'm generous at heart, I don't need recognition. And then that's so true. Like people who do certain stuff just for recognition, like if you record yourself, give it back to the poor, give it back to the homeless, it's almost like you really just wanted that attention. You weren't just like generous at heart. You didn't want to just do that, just, you know, out of the goodness of your heart. And he's like, I know if I'm generous at heart, I don't need recognition. The way I'm rewarded, well, that's God's decision. So it's like, what do you do when nobody's watching? Only God's watching, you know? And how you're rewarded will be in the next life. It won't be from a man or from a human being on earth. I know what I know, and I know it well, not to ever forget, until I realized I didn't know shit the day I came home. So then he's admitted that, you know, he thought he knew everything, but really he don't know nothing. But yeah. So the next song is called Hood Politics.
Skinny jeans Call me on Shanique.
Boo, your homeboy, your block that you're from. Boo boo, little hoes you went to school with. Boo boo, baby mama and your new bitch. Boo boo, we was in the hood, 14 with the deuce. 14 years later, going hard like we used to on the dead homies. Red state versus a blue state, which one you governing? They give us guns and drugs, call us thugs, making they promise to fuck with you. No condom, they fuck with you. Obama say what it do. Obama say what it do.
religion that they missed when hip-hop was rapping. Motherfucker, if you did, then Killer Mike could be platinum. Y'all priorities fucked up, put energy in wrong shit. Hennessy and Crown Vic, my memory been gone since. Don't ask about no camera blocking that it was.
He was talking about the government, from Compton to Congress, set tripping all around. Ain't nothing new but a flu of the new Democrats and Republicans. Red state versus blue state. Ain't that crazy though? That it's really like that? But it's really like politics are really like games. Like red versus blue, Republican versus Democrats, red states, blue states. Like it's crazy. The next one is called Complexion. I'm gonna press play right now.
I'm with this.
Complexion.
Love.
Ooh, complexion.
Step, step.
It all feels the same.
It's a Zulu love.
Hour her bright as the morning sun. Give a fuck about your complexion. I know what the German's done. Sneak me through the back window. I'm a good field nigga. I made a flower for you out of cotton just uneven if Massa listening. Cover your ears. He bout to mention
Complexion. Ooh, complexion.
dark as the midnight hour, her bright as the morning sun. Brown skinned, but your blue eyes tell me your mama can't run. Sneak me through the back window, I'm a good field nigga. I made it a feline color, should never rival. Beauty is what you make it. I used to be so mistaken by different shades and faces. Then Wit told me a woman, this woman loved the creation. It all came from God, then you was my confirmation. I came to where you reside and looked around and seen more sights for sore eyes. I love it. You like it.
Talk my Stu Scott. Excuse me on my Tupac. Keep your head up, when did you stop? Love and die. Color of your skin, color of your eyes. That's the real blues, baby, like you meant J's, baby. You blew me away. You think more beauty in blue, green, and gray. On my Solomon up north, 12 years a slave, 12 years of age, thinking my shade too dark. I love myself, I no longer need Cupid. Enforcing my dark side like a young George Lucas. Light don't mean you smart, being dark don't make you stupid. A frame of mind for them busters, ain't talking woo-ha. Need a paradox for the paradox. Black is brown, hazelnut, cinnamon, black tea. And it's all beautiful to me. Call your brothers magnificent, call all the sisters queens. We all on the same team, blues and pyrus, no colors ain't a thing.
Wow, this one was very deep. He said brown skin, but your blue eyes tell me your mama can't run. So he's saying that the girl is brown skinned, but she got blue eyes, which means her mom's probably, R-worded by the master. She probably couldn't run, couldn't escape. I'm going to say something that's vital and critical for survival of mankind. Color should never rival. So there should never be a war against, between colors. Because how are we going to survive like that? We're all different colors. Why are we warring with each other? Beauty is what you make it. I used to be so mistaken by different shades of faces. Then Wit told me, a woman is a woman, love the creation. It all came from God. Then you was my confirmation. So he used to, care about different complexions and stuff. But then he realized we're all made from God. We're all beautiful, no matter what. And then the woman, I don't know who the woman is who was rapping on here, but she was like doing poetry. It was very beautiful. You blew me away. You think more beauty in blue, green, and gray. So you think that, blue eyes, green eyes, gray eyes are more beautiful than like brown eyes. 12 years of age, thinking my shade too dark. I love myself. I no longer need Cupid. So when she was young, she thought she was too dark. She probably got made fun of because of her skin tone. Light don't mean you smart. Being dark don't make you stupid. Black is brown, hazelnut, cinnamon, black tea, and it's all beautiful to me. So she just, she's just trying to pick up young black people. Like, we're all beautiful no matter what shade, as dark, light, brown, anything. Just about complexion, colorism within the black community. That stemmed from, slavery, and how it's still happening today with the color war between light skin, dark skin, all of that. Now it's not just between white and black. Now it's in the black community, light skin, dark skin, brown skin. Stupid. But yeah. The next one is called The Blacker the Berry.
Came to my senses. You never liked this anyway. Fuck your friendship, I meant it. I'm African American. I'm African, I'm black as the moon. Heritage of a small village, part of my residence. Came from the bottom of mankind. My hair is nappy, my dick is big, my nose is round and wide. You hate me, don't you? You hate my people, your plan is to terminate my culture. You're fucking evil, I want you to recognize that I'm a proud monkey. You vandalized my perception, but can't take down from it. And this is more than confession. I mean, I might press the button just so you know my discretion.
I saw them treat me like a slave, can be black. Boy, me feel one heap of pain, can be black. I man, I said them put me in a chain, can be black. I'm a now, me gold chain full of rocks. And you know see the whip, left scar can be back. But now we have a big whip back from the black. Oh, them I say we doomed from the start.
Fill up my tank, then pill out. Muscle cars like pull-ups. Show you what these big wheels bout. Black is successful. This black man meant to be special. Cat scans on my radar. Bitch, how can I help you? How can I tell you I'm making a killing? You make me a killer. Emancipation of a real nigga.
I saw them treat me like a slave, can be black. Boy, me feel one heap of pain, can be black. I man, I said them put me in a chain, can be black. I'm a now, me gold chain.
I wonder who this is, who's rapping right now.
We have a big whip back from the block. Oh, them a say we doomed from the start, can we black? But remember this, every race start from the block. Just remember that.
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. When I finish this, if you listen, then sure you will agree. This plot is bigger than me. It's generational hatred. It's cynicism, it's grimy, little justification. I'm African American. I'm African. I'm black as the heart of a fucking Aryan. I'm black as the name of Tyrone and Darius. Excuse my French, but fuck you, no fuck y'all. That's as blunt as it gets. I know you hate me, don't you? You hate my people, I can tell cause it's threats when I see you. I can tell cause your waist is equal. No, I can tell because you in love with that desert eagle. Thinkers, or tell Georgia State Marcus Garvey got all the answers. Or try to celebrate February like it's my B-Day. Or eat watermelon chicken and Kool-Aid on weekdays. Or jump high enough to get Michael Jordan endorsements. Or watch BET cause urban support is important. So why did I weep when Trayvon Martin was in the street? When gang banging make me kill a nigga blacker than me. Hypocrite.
It's crazy how I went from that to like smooth jazz. Talking about how, you know, they hate us. You know, he's like, you hate me, don't you? You know, who he's talking to. So he's like, he's been feeling a certain way since he was 16. He came to his senses. How they never liked us anyway. F their friendship. He's African American. He's African, as black as the moon. Came from the bottom of mankind. My hair is nappy, you know. Describing himself. Saying, you hate me, don't you? You hate my people. Your plans to terminate my culture. You're evil. And then when he said, I want you to recognize that I'm a proud monkey, I was like, but I guess it's kind of like taking ownership of the word or taking the power of the word when they use it against us. So you sabotage my community, making a killing. You made me a killer. Emancipation of a real. So he's saying it's evident that I'm irrelevant to society. That's what you're telling me. Penitentiary would only hire me. So, you know, black people are irrelevant to society. They'll only end up in jail. That's what, you know, society tells them. Curse me till I'm dead. Church me with your fake prophesizing that I'm going to be just another slave in my head. Institutionalized manipulation and lies. Reciprocation of freedom only live in your eyes. So you see us as free, but we're not really free. I know you hate me just as much as you hate yourself. Jealous of my wisdoms and cards I dealt. Watching me as I pull up, fill my tank, then peel out. So it's like they're always watching you, you know, even when you just go in and fill your gas tank. they're always watching you. He said it's generational hatred, it's genocide, grimy little justification. I'm as black as the heart of an effing Aryan. So just describing how he knows that they hate him, you know, he can tell because there's always threats, they're always threatening him. They're deceitful, all types of stuff. So he started listening to a bunch of stuff like celebrate February like it's my B-Day, eat watermelon, chicken, Kool-Aid, jump high enough to get a Michael Jordan endorsement, watch BET. And he says, so why did I weep when Trayvon Martin was in the street? When gangbanging make me kill a blacker than me. Hypocrite. Super deep. I don't know if I, broke it down in the best way or understood all the metaphors in the best way, but I think I got the overall message and the overall picture of that song. It's crazy. You could tell how enlightened he is on just the whole subject of our history and how it's affecting us now and all that type of stuff. But the next one is called You Ain't Gotta Lie.
Hey, baby, check it out. I'ma tell you what my mama has said. She like, I can spot you a mile away. I can see your insecurities written all on your face. So predictable your words. I know what you're gonna say. Who you fooling or you assuming you could just come and hang with the homies, but your level of realness ain't the same. Circus acts only attract those that entertain. Small talk, we know that it's all talk. We live in the laugh factory every time they mention your name. Ask where the hoes at to impress me. Ask where the money bags to impress me. Say you got the burner stash to impress me. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my
nigga. Like he's calling out phony niggas.
You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. Under complex. The loudest one in the room, nigga, that's a complex. Let me put it back in proper context. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie. Now like the feds on me. What do you got to offer? Tell me before we off here. Put you deep in that coffin. Been allergic to talking. Been aversion to bullshit and sell a dream in the auction. Tell me just who your boss is. The truth. You love to bend in the back, in the bed, on the floor. That's your hoe. On the couch, in the mouth. I'll be out. Really don't. See, loud rich niggas got low money, and loud broke niggas got no money. The irony behind it is so funny, and I seen it all this past year. Pass on some advice we feel. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie.
Was that Kendrick singing? Because if so, that's crazy. So that one was just about fake people, who just fake the funk and, they doing certain stuff just to impress you. The loudest one in the room is usually the one who's most insecure, So that's pretty much what it's about. He's just saying, I can spot you a mile away. I can see the insecurities written all over your face. Your words are so predictable. I know what you're about to say. I can just see it. You're not fooling nobody. He's like, you're just assuming you can come hang with us, but you're just not as real as us. You're not real enough to hang with us. Circus acts only attract those that entertain. So you acting like that, it's only going to attract other people who are like that, who are faking it and putting on a mask and just, putting on an act. Small talk, we know that it's all talk. I hate small talk. So yeah, he's just calling out people who, they ain't really about what they talk about. They just all talk. All they do is talk. And I've always been able to spot those type of people myself, and I always stay away from them. Because it's just there's no substance, there's no anything behind. It's just all surface level stuff. All right, the next song is called I.
One, two, what's happening, fool? I done been through a whole lot. Tried tribulation, but I know God. The devil wanna put me in a bow tie. Pray that the holy water don't go dry, yeah. You feel me? And I love my, I want you looking at me. Tell me what you see. I love myself. I put a bullet in the back of the head of the police. Dreams are reality's piece. Blow steam in the face of the beast. Sky can fall down, we can cry now. Look at me, motherfucker, I smile. I love myself. I want you looking at me.
So this is very opposite from You, which was about him hating himself and how hard it is to love himself. But now,
all y'all come to the front, y'all come up to the front. Baby girl, you, come on. Everybody lack confident. How many times my potential was inanimate? How many times the city making me promises? So I promise this nigga I love myself. I want you looking at me. Tell me what you see. Depression never since an adolescent. I can never hear the blessing. I can never see the message. I can never take the lead. I can never bubble weed from a negative and letting them annihilate me. And it's 7 and I'm moving at a million speed. From the running to a building in my body. Hey, hold on. Enough said. Enough said. We gonna get back to the show and move on, cause that shit petty, my nigga. Fuck niggas. No better than Samuel on the Django. No better than a white man with slave boats. Sound like I needed some soul searching. My pops gave me some game in real person. U.S. definition, royalty, king royalty. Wait, listen. N-E-G-U-S. Description, black emperor, king ruler. Now let me finish. The history books overlooked the word and hide it. America tried to make it to a house divided. The homies don't recognize we've been using it wrong. So I'ma break it down and put my game in a song. N-E-G-U-S. Say it with me, or say no more. Black stars can come and get me. Take it from Oprah Winfrey. Tell her she right on time. Kendrick Lamar, by far, realest niggas alive.
He said, realest niggas alive. Wow. He just taught me something. I mean, he's been teaching me stuff throughout the whole thing, but that really just taught me something. N-E-G-U-S. Royalty, black royalty, emperors, kings. That was a beautiful little thing at the end. Like, it sounded like spoken word at the end. Just of him, like, trying to tell black people that they use that word. We're using it wrong. Like, we're using it against each other. We're using it to hurt each other. But that's how they divide us. That's how they, The world is a ghetto with big guns and picket signs. But it can do what it want, whenever it want. I don't mind. He said, I gotta get up. Life is more than suicide. One day at a time, the sun gonna shine. So it's like he's acknowledging how bad the world is and how, how it can be terrible sometimes. But he's like, I love myself. The world can do what it wants, At the end of the day, just gotta take it one day at a time. The sun is gonna shine at some point. I went to war last night. I've been dealing with depression ever since an adolescent. Ducking every other blessing. I can never see the message. I could never take the lead. I could never bob and weave from a negative and letting them annihilate me. So he's saying he used to be depressed as a kid and, he was ducking all his blessings by focusing on the negative. Like, he couldn't see the real. He was just so focused on the negative, and it was destroying him. But now he loves himself, he's starting to wake up. Yeah, he's starting to wake up and realize, like, I can't let them destroy me. I can't let them get me. Like, I gotta be strong and keep going, keep living, keep making it through.
As I lead this army, make room for mistakes and depression. And with that being said, my nigga, let me ask this question. When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? When shit hit the fan,
1 2 1 2 1 2.
When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? Are you deceiving me? Could I let you down easily? Is your heart where it need to be? Is your smile on permanent? Is your foul on lifetime? What you know where the sermon is? If I died in this next line, if I'm tried in the court of law, if the industry cut me off, if the government want me dead, plant cocaine in my car, would you judge me a drug head or see me as K. Lamar? Or question my character and degrade me on every blog? Want you to love me like Nelson, want you to hug me like Nelson. I freed you from being a slave in your mind, you're very welcome. You tell me my song is more than a song, it's surely a blessing. But a prophet ain't a prophet till he asks you this question. When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? You promised to be the first, can you be immortalized without your life being expired? Even though y'all share the same blood, is it worth the time? Like, who got your best interest? Like, how much are you dependent? How clutch are the people that say they love you and who pretended? And tomorrow, put my back against the wall. How many leaders you said you needed, then left them for dead? Is it Moses, is it Huey Newton or Detroit Red? Is it Martin Luther, JFK, shooter, you assassin? Is it Jackie, is it Jesse? Oh, I know it's Michael Jackson. Oh, when shit hit the fan, is you still a fan?
But I don't know. I'm no mortal man. Maybe I'm just another nigga. Shit, and that's all I wrote. I was gonna call it another nigga, but you spoke on the ground. What you mean by that? What the ground represent?
The ground is gonna open up and swallow the evil.
Right.
That's how I see it. My word is born. I see, and the ground is a symbol for the poor people.
Right.
The poor people is gonna open up this whole world and swallow up the rich people, because the rich people gonna be,
Oh, that's Tupac.
you know what I'm saying, wealthy, appetizing. The poor gonna be so
Hungry.
poor and hungry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, there might be some cannibalism out this motherfucker. They might eat the rich. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me ask you this then. Do you see yourself as somebody that's rich or somebody that made the best of their own opportunities?
I see myself as a natural born hustler, a true hustler in every sense of the word. A heart and soul out of a man, out of a black man in this country, and you don't want to fight no more. And if you don't believe me, you can look around. You don't see no loudmouth 30-year-old motherfuckers.
That's crazy, because me being one of your offsprings of the legacy you left behind, I can truly tell you that it's nothing but turmoil going on. So I wanted to ask you, what you think is the future for me and my generation today?
I think that niggas is tired of grabbing shit out the stores, and next time it's a riot, it's gonna be like bloodshed, for real. I don't think America know that. I think America think we was just playing. It's gonna be some more playing, but it ain't gonna be no playing. It's gonna be murder. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like Nat Turner, 1831, up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen.
While consuming this environment, the caterpillar begins to notice ways to survive. One thing it notices is how much the world shuns him, but praises the butterfly. The butterfly represents the talent, the thoughtfulness, and the beauty within the caterpillar. But having a harsh outlook on life, the caterpillar sees the butterfly as weak and figures out a way to pimp it to his own benefits. Already surrounded by this mad city, the caterpillar goes to work on the cocoon, which institutionalizes him. He can no longer see past his own thoughts. He's trapped. Although the butterfly and caterpillar are completely different, they are one and the same. What's your perspective on that? Pop.
So that was very interesting. I did not expect Tupac to just start talking out of nowhere. But we finally heard his full poem, or he said he didn't really want to call it a poem, I think, but we finally heard the whole thing. But at the beginning he was just talking about like who's really there for you, who's really gonna be there even when things are down, even when things are bad. Like he's like, yeah, I'm leading you guys, my fans. I'm leading you guys as like, oh yeah, he said, as I lead this army, make room for mistakes and depression. So he's like, yeah, I'm a leader to you guys. You guys see me as a leader, but don't see me as perfect. Don't see me as like a god. Like I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna go through depressions. Like y'all have to understand that I'm still human. Y'all need to make room for that. And then he's just like, when I do go through something, when I do make a mistake, when I do go through a depression where I disappear for a while, are you still gonna be my fan? Are you still gonna be there for me? And he's like, you should even ask the people around you that same question. Like when things are going bad, are you still gonna be there for me as a friend, as family, anything? So he's just like, what if all these things happen to me? What if I'm tried in court? What if the industry cuts me off? What if the government wants me dead and plants cocaine in my car? Are you going to judge me and be like, he's a crackhead, he's a this and that? Or are you going to see me for who I really am? Are you going to question my character and degrade me, talk bad about me on the blogs? Or are you going to truly love me and, know what I'm really like and, be there for me, even in hard times? But yeah, he's like, y'all should be asking people in your life, like, who really has your best interest at heart? Even though you share the same blood, is it worth the time? Like, just because somebody shares your blood in their family doesn't mean that, they're worth your time, because even family sometimes don't have your best interest at heart. So that was Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly. Really beautiful, very deep. Had a lot of important messages, a lot of important history lessons, just all types of stuff, perspectives, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought of this, how you interpreted it. I maybe didn't interpret all of it correctly, or some of it might have went over my head, so you can let me know in the comments. But yeah, let me know what else you would like me to react to from Kendrick Lamar or anybody else. And just make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy my reaction. And I'll see you guys in my next video.